I said, Buster.
What's up, son?
You see what I'm talking about?
Woo! What's up, beautiful people? It is your baby mama, favorite baby mama, Stormy P.
And your bald-headed skittle diddle, CC Yams.
Hey, and this is another episode of Chocolate Chip and Sip. And if you're watching on YouTube, we're way more attractive than we were last week. So there's that. Yes. And we're also together, COVID-19, as we continue to fight this virus, we have decided to move our podcast into the yellow phase, which means we are now allowed to record together again when we can. So
we pretty much said fuck it.
Yeah, Philadelphia decided to open itself back up, and we decided to follow by those guidelines. And here we are,
we followed the peers.
Mm-hmm. But we are still making sure we stay within the yellow phase, no gatherings of more than 10 people. Still trying to, stay 6 feet away. But at this point, I've seen Courtney's vagina, so I feel like I can be a little bit more close than usual than the average Joe.
And that's that.
Well, can we recap our week first?
Okay.
Today it's still May, so I want to say another happy National Masturbation Month. I think the actual masturbation day was this past week. I'm not exactly sure what day it was, but
I hope I rubbed one out on that day. Stay true.
This week was a little difficult for me. You guys know that the waxing salons have not been open, and I am a very avid waxer. It's my shit. So finally, I was just like, you know what? I'm sick of looking like Chewbacca. I gotta shave this shit off. And it took me so long. Shaving is the ghetto. I cannot believe that I used to shave my pussy.
I shave often. That's what I do. I've never gotten wax.
Don't get me wrong. I used to shave my pussy all the time before I started getting wax. But it was so much. I had to pull the lips apart and get on the inside. And I'm just like, this is the ghetto.
But
I hate it.
Lazy, nigga.
I'm not lazy. I used to do it all the time.
She wait till it's fucking, who the fuck is it? Sasquatch?
Chewbacca. Bigfoot.
Where, I have little tiny spikes and I'm like, oh, let's get it.
Also, I wanted to note that this past week, I realized that Court ain't got the stroke like me. We were in Target looking for hula hoops, and I had to pull that mean ass stroke out, let her know what I'm about. All right, and she ain't got the juice.
I don't know what happened in life, but regular kid shit, I can't do. I can barely turn rope. I can barely jump. Can barely ride a bike. I can't skate. I obviously now can't hula hoop. Add that to the list. But I can fuck, so that's that.
Say I'm young, but I can fuck though. They think, who's that? Petey Craig? No, is that Petey Craig? No, that's Petey Craig.
I don't know.
No, it's not. It's the Young Guns.
I don't know.
It is. It's the Young Guns. Say I'm young, but I can fuck though. And my friend, y'all know I don't know the words. Whatever.
I only know that other one. Don't stop giving me your loving.
Okay, and that's that. All right, let's get into it.
Oh damn! Forgot to get the drink today. We are drinking today.
Oh, we are drinking today. It's absolute grapefruit. There you go. It's mixed,
doing some new shit. It's
mixed with grapefruit juice and club soda.
So I just have a quick icebreaker question. How old were you the first time you put a vagina in your mouth?
I was 14. Up until that point, I was kissing and I was bumping coochies.
Yes.
When I was 14 is when I tasted the salty seas for the first time. First time I tasted the chicken of the sea, that I was 14.
Yo.
Yeah.
How old was I? I think I want to say I was 19.
What was you doing up until then? Just bumping Gucci's and fingering?
Yeah.
Did you know that eating pussy was an option?
Yes, but I didn't really find nobody that I felt like I wanted to try it with. So this was, back then when the party lines were so heavy. Somebody called my phone by accident though. I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I got the wrong number. I'm like, oh, it's cool. She didn't call me back, but your voice sound nice. I'm like, oh, thanks. Send me a picture. Which she did. And I said, okay, you all right. So I went to her house the next day. She gave me some head. While she was giving me head, I text my dad, like, yo, I'm getting some head from this bitch. She might want me to go down on her. Call me in 2 minutes. My man sent emojis and sent me the thumbs up. And yeah, I got up out of that. And then I ate somebody else later on that day.
Wait, what? Wait, what? How you go from eating no pussy to 2 pussies in one time, in one day?
Well, I was about to. And I said, no, I don't want to do her. I didn't know her.
Okay.
I didn't know her from a can of paint. She just called my phone wrong number.
Okay.
And then she later on went on the Maury show, like later on that week. And I was like, nah, I'm not ready.
For a baby?
I don't know what she was on.
Oh my God.
Blocked her after that, but yeah. How old were you guys?
Yeah, tap in. If you're watching on YouTube or, you're listening, slide in our DMs, comment on one of our posts. How old were you the first time you ate pussy?
The first time you went muff diving. Carpet munching.
Carpet munching. That's what my grandma calls it. What?
She call it carpet munching?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Well, also, I don't know if you guys follow us on Instagram, but last weekend, I had my braids still in because I was doing a braid out. And so I went to my grandma's house and she's like, why are you dressed like a bull dagger? Right? Because, my grandma's old and she's from the South. And, that's what they call lesbians. They call them bull daggers. Well, that's what they call dykes. If you are a feminine lesbian, you just act funny.
What the fuck?
She funny acting. Don't be around her. But if you're like a butch, you're a bull dagger. So that's it. Also in other news with my grandmother, she finally got her stimulus, so she won't be calling me this week, guys. She got it. So yeah, there's that. You know what I was thinking about? You have like random shower thoughts.
Yeah.
So CCMs was telling us about this show Siren a few episodes ago, and I got into it, and I was thinking, do mermaid pussy stink? Now hear me out.
Okay.
So you know how if you eat a bunch of fish, your pussy stink?
Yeah.
That's all mermaids eat. On top of, they're in the water all day. Move over a little bit. I feel like your half of you is cut off. On top of, they're in the water. So like, do their pussy stink?
Do they have vagina?
I'm talking about when they go to human form. Do their pussy stink? Tap in.
I don't know.
It has to. It's no way that
but then honestly they would smell, period. They would smell like sea. They would smell.
I don't think they would smell like sea, but I think their pussy would have to smell like fish because that's all they
and they're
eat.
Like raw.
Yeah.
Raw fish.
Yeah.
If you're a pescatarian, you should be mindful of that.
Yeah.
Too much seafood will have you smelling like seafood.
Mm-hmm. I think Waka Flocka said that.
Yes.
Yeah.
His dick.
Which is weird. I'd be if you was a man and you coming to me and I'm giving you head and your dick smell like pussy, oh, you out here with these bitches. Now I gotta fuck you up.
Yeah, I think that's why we only did the pescatarian thing for a short period of time.
Yeah, I wasn't with the shit.
But it comes out in your pores, your skin. Like you start to smell like seafood.
Especially if you're a pescatarian who's eating fish with every meal.
Yeah.
Like some pescatarians don't have to have fish with every meal. But if you are, yeah.
I just need them to come out with some better technology. I need to know.
Need to know what?
Mermaids.
All right. Okay.
They do exist, y'all. I'm serious. We don't have the technology that goes deep within. We don't have it. So we don't know what the fuck is at the bottom of the sea. I also need to remind me, listeners, viewers, tap in. Someone remind me to get a pair of new binoculars this year.
What happened to your old binoculars?
They sitting their dusty ass on my dresser. They not good enough.
Let me tell you, we went on a cruise. This bitch woke me up like 6:30 in the morning to go stand on the top deck and look out her fucking binoculars. Y'all want to guess what she saw? Nathan.
Actually, I did see dolphins. I was out there like.
I'm going to post that picture later on this week of her with these fucking binoculars so y'all can see.
I need to get, also, somebody slide in all the DMs, comment on YouTube. I need to find out who can do finger waves. Just a quick snippet. I need that. I need that info. Yeah, I need to get some. They have night vision ones. They have things that really, like, because it's really at the nighttime when the shit happens, when it comes out. I can't see. My binoculars weren't night vision.
So you want night vision binoculars?
Yes.
Well, now y'all know what to get CCNs for her birthday.
Yes.
Speaking of birthday, my birthday is in 2 weeks, and I'm so excited. I'm gonna keep everything under wraps because, you know, I want it to turn out well. But I'm so excited. My birthday's in 2 weeks, June 15th. Cash App is $ Stormy Pleasure. For my birthday, I would like a yoga mat, a griddle, the ones that you put on the stove. They have like the line side and the flat side. I want a Sephora gift card. Sephora gift cards.
Maybe some lash bundles.
Yeah. And that's all I got so far. So cheers to me.
Definitely pots.
I don't need pots. She came over my house today to make breakfast, and she's like, "Oh, when I get some money, I'm gonna get you some pots." Shut the fuck up. I don't need pots.
She needs pots. Any, you know, something nice.
I just want to say that shows what's important to me and what's important to CCMs. She's talking about I need pots, right? Never mind the fact I have like 4 plates and 4 bowls.
Oh, there's only 2 niggas that live here.
They don't match. Like,
I went and bought 4 bowls from Target.
And my grandma gave me those. You know what? My grandma gave me those plates when I left, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh my God, thank you so much. Because, you know, it's just me and my son. I'm not going to go buy a full plate, right? A full plate set. I was so like, oh my God, that was so nice. She didn't have to. And then I went to like fucking Family Dollar the next week and saw them in there. Like, bitch, I thought this was a cute little set, but it wasn't. You just got this from Family Dollar.
It's the thought that counts, bitch.
Your mother might be playing me, but I love her though. That's my girl.
I saw this. The guy has a lady best friend. This is a girl asking the question. My boyfriend has a female best friend. They have had sexual relations in the past. She wants to hang out. Are you hanging out or no?
So the guy that I'm dating has a female best friend, and they have been intimate before.
Mm-hmm.
She wants to now hang out with both of us. Am I okay with hanging out with both of them? Yeah, I'm probably gonna try to take some of that pussy too.
I'm not gonna lie, that was the first thing I thought too. The comments were out of this world.
Let me guess, it was, no, you got me fucked up. I'm not hanging with no bitch my nigga used to be with. They
shouldn't even have still been friends if they was fucking. My thing is, you could be friends with somebody and have sex maybe 3 times in 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
And then 7 years later, you have not had sex since that one time. I wouldn't say that you guys had an ongoing sexual relationship.
I just think that really boils down to people not being honest with themselves. Like, technically, we both know I have a friend who I have sex with and be around. I have a lot of guys. You know, that I think about it.
Wait a minute, bitch.
Wait a minute. Let me think about it. This isn't the first gentleman who I've had a sexual encounter with or an ongoing sexual relationship with, but I be around bitches that he fucked. And they don't know that we fucked. It's not really nobody's business that we be fucking or, you know, whatever the case may be.
I would say he is that one, but the other one, everybody knew.
True. The other one, everyone kind of knew we were fucking. But also, you got to be honest with yourself. I'm not looking for no relationship here. You're not looking for no relationship here. So it's fine with us bringing other people around.
Yeah.
But so, this one, though, nobody knows that we're fucking.
The women were... I just couldn't believe it. And I felt bad because I felt like, what if she wrote that asking for advice and all y'all just
everybody just grinding her up. Listen, sis, if by chance you happen to come past this podcast, let me tell you something. What do you want to do? Like, if they're not disrespecting your relationship right now and you want to hang out with her, because she might be cool as shit.
Listen.
Do it.
Free drinks.
Do it. Like, you don't know. Maybe she wants some sister wife shit. Maybe she just want to be your genuine friend. Maybe she's honestly worried about her male friend and want to make sure you cool on some shit. Yeah. Like, you have to be honest and know what you want and then keep that mindset when you're going into linking up with her or not, or deciding if you want to link up with her or not.
Yeah, so.
That was a good one. Did you see the picture of Ayesha Curry?
Oh, the bathing suit one when she was, you know, she's like back, she was working out or something and she's like happy to be like back.
Okay. I'm gonna be real with you. I got a problem with that shit. I got a real fucking problem with that shit. That was some corny ass shit. Let me tell you why that was some corny ass shit. So, like last year,
was corny?
She's corny.
I didn't like her body.
Okay, wait, bitch, no, I'm not talking about that.
Oh.
So, a few years ago, she posted, Everyone's into barely wearing clothes these days, huh? Not my style. I like to keep the good stuff covered up for the one who matters. On top of that,
was she like lonely or she wanted attention?
A few years ago, she want attention from other niggas. That's fine too, right? Now, my problem that I have is now it seems like you went out here and you lost this weight to get the attention from these niggas, because years before that, you were fine with not showing anything. You wanted to keep it covered for the ones who matter. Don't talk shit about these bitches because you fat or your body is not in the shape where you want it to be, and then turn around and lose the weight, and now you love yourself.
Now you want to.
Now you love yourself. Now you love yourself and you want to be naked. I don't like that. I don't like that.
Remember when she talked about the attention? Now, I was a little bit confused because I know myself. If I was dating somebody, I would want to date somebody that gets attention. Mm-hmm. I would want us both to be lookers. I would, it's something about me gets my cakes moist when
your butt.
No, not really my cakes.
Well, you said
it's
cakes.
A saying. It's not a literal. Walking down the beach, my nigga, my bitch, whoever I'm with, we look good, and people like, I fuck them. Mm-hmm. We see couples all the time, and I fuck both of them. Mm-hmm. They look good as shit. Mm-hmm. But I don't really feel like that's what she was saying.
No,
like it's like me, like look at me. That's what it seemed like. It's like I want you to look at us.
We talking about right now, or what she said last year when she was like,
when she said that shit about the attention. So then it's fast forward to now. It's like it seems like what I was thinking. Okay, you want people to look at you.
Yeah, like
you want to be a sex symbol. I'm not sure.
Me personally, when I'm in a relationship with somebody, I want to be on some Will and Jada shit. I want you to look at us and be like, I can fuck either one of them. Yes. I want to fuck the both of them together. That's what I want to look like in my relationship. But I feel like that's not what she was saying in that moment when she was like, I just want other guys to look at me. Because she also was like, women throw themselves at him all the time. So it's like, bitch, what you talking about? I just feel like personally, you was shaming these bitches for being half naked on the internet. Then you turned around and went half naked on the internet. That's that corny shit. I don't like it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm all for girl power. I'm all for the feminist movement. If you hadn't had shamed others for doing what you were just doing, it would have been fine. And I would have been standing with you. Yes, bitch, you lost that baby weight. You look good. Because she does look good. It's just that now you're a corny bitch because you was talking shit about it.
Yeah. And then I don't understand what you want.
She just
you want to be desirable? Like, I feel like, what's his name? LeBron James' wife. She's never really half naked, but I love her. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I love her.
She's so regal to me. I know she smelled good. I know Savannah smelled. Is that her name, Savannah?
I think so.
I know she smelled good.
I feel like she don't post no shame and shit, but for some reason she's noticeable to me. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I
think she's beautiful. Though.
She's gorgeous.
She's genuinely beautiful.
You just corny. You just regular corny light skinned lady. That's it.
Let me tell you something, Ayesha. We love you. And I know that you're getting a lot of scrutiny right now. And it doesn't sound like love is coming out. But that's because we had to let you know the error of your ways. Now, if you don't take anything else from this podcast, take something from here right now. That was some corny shit, but we all can move on and be better. Moving forward, stop shaming niggas if that's what you really want to do. You're just not happy with your image enough to do it.
Find you. Mm-hmm. Be happy with you first. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that's all that boils down to in the end.
1,000%.
I've been binge watching for a quick second my 600-pound life. Mm-hmm. I have some questions. Mm-hmm. I just need to know, my listeners, my viewers, what the fuck is up? These niggas be having significant others. Here I am weighing what I'm weighing. I can't get you.
We spoke about this a few days ago, and I explained to Courtney, she's not fat enough.
And I feel like if you don't want me where I'm at now, you for damn sure ain't gonna want me at 600.
But they do because they want them at 600-pound life.
And that's the problem that I have, though. A lot of them don't love them. They're obsessed. It's a fetish. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say, I love Storm. I want the best for her, but, I'm in the kitchen making this bitch eggs, biscuits with gravy, pork bacon, and then I come on her break. I take her to the fast food. We grab some fucking Sonic. Like, it's like they say they love her, they love them, but they are the problem. So how much do you love them?
It's hard because there are different ways to love. And unfortunately, one of the forms of loving someone is to be an enabler. And we see that also with people who have drug addiction and alcohol addiction problems. You're still giving these people money for drugs. You're still giving them alcohol. You're still cooking and preparing these food for these morbidly obese people.
One bull told the bitch that if she lost weight, he would leave. Like, some are sick. Like, it's like a fetish. Like, he told the bitch, if you lose this weight, I'm leaving you.
Well, that's definitely a thing as well.
What is that?
That's okay. No. So just to be devil's advocate for a second, the same way you get with somebody because they're super in shape.
You're right.
If I get with you and you a gym rat, cool. We both a gym rat. Just like I said, if I get with you and it look like people want to fuck the both of us, cool. But you let yourself go and you gain this weight. Now you don't got a six pack. You don't got a matching six pack no more. I don't want to be with you no more because that's not what I'm attracted to. So when they say, if you lose this weight, I'm going to leave, it's the same argument that you would defend if someone says, okay, but when I got with you, you looked a certain way.
Even if it's unhealthy.
Even if it's unhealthy, because sometimes women are like starving themselves. And that's unhealthy.
True.
So it's like the same, courtesies have to be applied to both. I'm not saying either one of them is right or acceptable.
Right.
I'm just saying the same courtesies have to be applied to both. And that's all I have to say about that. Speaking of food, so this guy, right? He's like, world's about to open up. I'm going to take you out to eat X, Y, and Z. And then he says, but you like a gremlin. You can... Let me finish. You're like a gremlin. You can only eat certain things and then you can't eat after a certain time. Like on some shit, you kind of worse than a Muslim. That was told to me last night.
Wait a minute. First, don't disrespect my Islamic family like this.
I was like,
and gremlins,
what?
Wait a minute.
I thought they just couldn't eat after 12. And you couldn't get them wet.
Couldn't get them wet. I thought you couldn't get them wet.
Bruh, he said, you're like a gremlin. You can only eat certain things. You can't eat after a certain time. On some shit, you're worse than a Muslim.
How we go to gremlins to Muslims?
Apparently, vegans are gremlins and, a step lower than,
y'all
eating at Ramadan, I guess. I don't know.
I need people to understand one thing. Vegans eat food.
I eat my ass off.
Like, we eat, and we eat a lot. I don't really know what you guys think when you hear vegan.
Now, the one thing I will say is this particular gentleman, we have had a rough road of eating. One time he brought me food while he was out with his friends and it was made in fish oil or some shit. And when he sent me a picture of the menu, I'm like, oh, I can't eat that. He's like, well, bitch, I already ordered it. It's sitting right here. Well, you can eat that shit yourself. And then the next time we went out, I could only have Brussels sprouts at this particular establishment. But I felt like he was making a bigger deal of it than I was. He called the waiter back over, let's go through the menu. Was real serious about it. But he did go out his way and take me to a spot where he knew that I could eat before. So me and him do have a pretty sticky history when it comes to food. But
I mean, everybody, niggas will be like, what the fuck, you eat grass?
Right, where am I gonna take you to eat? Who has grass? It's plenty of things to eat.
And the percentage of me actually eating salad is really fucking low.
Bruh, I can't remember the last time I went somewhere and got a salad, honestly.
I don't go anywhere and order a fucking salad unless it's just complimentary and they give you, Olive Garden.
Tehran's Kitchen.
Okay.
I got a kale salad from there last week or the week before. It was good.
What was in it?
It was kale. It was cashew cheese, hummus, and something else. But it was good.
Where is that? Who Tehran?
It's in East Falls. Shout out to Tehran's Kitchen.
Tehran.
It was so good. It was real good. They had some mushroom mac and cheese. It was also good. It's like a vegan spot. So
I'm at to Google that shit right now.
Yeah.
Yo, listen. What the hell? I feel like I just I made 15 beans the other day, y'all. Get with your girl. I'm just saying. I got it. I made spaghetti. I think it's called Pure, guys. I found this brand new. Oh my goodness, the vegan meat is so fucking good. Fresh Grocer, Acme, they sell it. They don't sell it at ShopRite. Mm-hmm. It was like an Italian flavor blend and regular. Squish it up, break it up, and whatever seasoning, everything, y'all. I took some sauce. She loved it.
Oh, she did. Oh, I'm glad.
She fucking loved it. My mom loved it. I'm trying to get my mom on this healthy wave as well. She loved it.
I wanted to ask you a question. Which is better, baby shower food or funeral food?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm gonna have to say funeral food.
Yo, me too.
It's something about the sadness.
It just activates your taste buds.
Yo, that potato salad be whipped up good, them greens. And they might pull out some special shit too, because you know the person might have passed. Or the person who passed, like parent or a family member loved that and they're in mourning. So they want to make that for them to make them feel you know, man.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like sometimes church food be nasty as fuck. But every time they have the repast at the church, that food be on a bean, yo. I don't know if it's because, you know, somebody cousins and aunties is in the kitchen this time, but every time they have food at the kitchen,
you got the family that come up
from down south.
It be that family from down south.
That family from out of town.
I'll prepare this, and you gonna make that? Okay.
You know, it's that family from out of town that got that one auntie with that meat under her arm. Oh my! You know
that's gonna be me.
She fucking.
That's gonna be me. I got it already. You know it is. I'm that bitch now. I am going to be.
No. You gotta have like the meat on the back of your elbow. It's like a pocket.
Oh yeah, I like to squeeze it. No, I don't have it. That's gonna be me.
She wanna be fat so bad.
I don't want to be fat, but y'all, I am that. Listen. Storm had to tell me not to be extra for her birthday in the kitchen.
Okay, so, you know, I'm like, this is what you can do. Get a small menu together, you know, just something light. She's like, okay. I'm like, no, something light. That's what she's not understanding. Something light. I know she's gonna be extra.
We've only had one event where I had to bring the food.
We fucking had a picnic like last week or the week before. This bitch like made mango and avocado salsa, from scratch veggie burgers, zucchini and squash. We're in the middle of the park, okay? I'm like, why can't she just fucking pack some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches like a regular person? I don't understand.
Even if I did that, I'm still gonna cut them up. And I made my tortilla chips. I fried them with the corn. Gotta get the corn tortillas. Don't get the flour. You have to get the corn. It was good. I had made walnut meat, guys, vegan cheesesteaks. I bought the bread. I mean, I had everything. I had ketchup. I also had a little bit of tomatoes and mixed greens if you wanted to make it like a cheesesteak hoagie.
I was just there for the liquor, so I don't understand why she had to make all this shit. It wasn't necessary.
Listen, in case y'all listening or watching, if you need me, call me. I'll cook some shit up for y'all.
Call me, beat me if you want to reach me. It's okay. I'm just damn. What song is that?
Bitch, I don't know. You never hit the melodies right. So
what? I think that was Kim Possible. Was that Kim Possible? Nope. Call me, beat me if you want to reach me. If you watch it on YouTube, drop it in the comments below. What song is that? Thank you.
Did you know that you can have an orgasm out your anus?
I did not. And before we started recording, CCM showed me a video of it. I don't understand. I have to Google this. I didn't know that the glands were connected in females.
Yeah, yes, it's very close. Both men and women. But there is different ways. It's a different way for me to achieve it than you. It's a different way for the man to achieve it than us.
I know that.
Being as though you are penetration, you would do both at the same time. But it has to be like, it's like steps. It was saying like, you know, you just have to be 1000% relaxed, like really open it into it. Where me, it would say, I would have to orgasm first, do it, and then continue. But it's a thing. Like it's a thing, but it has to come from, it has to be like a serious intense stimulation in the ass?
I'm not gonna lie. After watching this video and watching this woman ejaculate from her asshole, I don't know if I would be able to do it, only because I'd be scared I would shit on myself.
Well, that's why you just do it in the house by yourself first.
No, I'm not cleaning that up. Mm-mm. You know what's crazy? I was actually talking to some people from a different podcast. I ain't gonna put y'all on blast because I don't know if y'all want everybody to know your business. They was talking about how they like sharted on themselves before.
Okay.
And I was like, I've never done
sneeze,
that.
Right?
You sneeze and then you like you
sneeze and fart at the same time, but it's a shart.
No, you fart and shit at the same time. But one of them did it because they had sneezed. Another one did it just because they were sick.
Well, what does a sneeze have? Like, something was underlining an issue if you just sneezed. And
maybe it was knocking at the back door and that sneeze bust that motherfucker open and that shark said, surprise.
I'm trying to think. I think I've had to throw up once and like they couldn't figure out which one I wanted to do, if I wanted to sit on the toilet or throw up.
No, you actually sharted on yourself on the couch.
When?
On 12th Street.
Why?
Because you were sick.
I don't remember this bitch.
I was like, yo, my best friend did that before too. I think I'm the only person I know. I never sharted. Like, I never
I don't remember this. What happened?
But you was downstairs, right? On the couch. And I don't think anyone was home, but I think you sneezed. And
I think I texted y'all like, y'all
yeah. Why she act like she remember the story? Why she act like she remember the story?
I didn't remember. She just reminded me because I was thinking I've never done it.
Now she remembered. Now she remembered.
Well, that's better than your stupid ass. She can't drink shit. Remember that time you threw up trying to make that shake in the kitchen on Pasteur?
Yo, let me tell you something. My taste palette has grown exponentially, okay? So once upon a time, I couldn't have fucking oatmeal. I couldn't have protein powder. I couldn't have avocados. Like, everything was like sending me. So, okay, also, real fast. At the time, I had like body dysmorphia because I was like all of maybe like 125, but I just knew I was overweight. So in my mind, I now have to, don't laugh. This is a very personal moment for me.
I think she put that shit on me. She put that shit on me, y'all.
I put what on you?
That body dysmorphia.
You can't, it's not contagious.
She put that shit, she fucked with my psychological.
Body dysmorphia is not contagious.
She fucked with my mental state and had me out here pumping iron and fucking taking my joystick cut, and niggas had abs.
Yo, it's weird because we look at pictures from them and we literally had like abs. But at the time, I saw myself as overweight.
We text each other like, yo, wake up, it's time.
We about to work out.
We was
the crazy. So we were overweight and we were like, okay, we have to try these things to, get to a better size. So we tried Hydroxycut and we literally had the shakes like we did a line of Coke. Like, you just shaking like this.
Like, yo, dog, I feel strange. You all right?
It's like, imagine taking a shot with like 3 espressos. Like, it was so intense.
Come to think about it, I don't think that we had enough body fat for it. And it's for that.
Yeah.
Now we're talking about it, I realized why we were shaking so badly.
Yeah.
We definitely were fucking up our hearts.
And so, the Hydroxycut, we didn't really like the way it made us feel. So I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to try Herbalife, because that's good. The problem is I don't like protein powder. I don't like that stuff. So I'm like, all right, the bull said, put it in my oatmeal. Problem is I didn't like oatmeal either, right? So CCMs is at the top of the steps. I'm at the bottom of the steps. I'm like, no, dog, I can do this if I just have a little bite at a time.
She said, I said, bitch.
And y'all know I can't throw up. So now I'm like, I'm fine.
Y'all, it was one. It was only one spoonful. I'm like, I knew this was going to be a disaster because neither one of us eat oats. We can't eat oatmeal. I don't know why people created that. It's weird.
But it's weird now because I can eat oatmeal now.
On a good day, I can do strawberries and cream, brown sugar. I like that one.
I don't know what the fuck we was doing. We was fucking ourselves up. How did we start talking about this?
I don't know. What did I add?
I don't even.
I swear we were just talking about ass fucking. Anal.
We were. How did we get to this?
What were we just talking about?
I don't know. Let's go back to the anal. Okay.
The anal orgasm.
I'd shit on myself. But you know what? When I have I've had like people like I've had a person like nut in my butt before, and it acted like an immediate enema. Like, I gotta take a shit now, right? So I feel like if I got that feeling, it would feel like that, and I would have to go sit on the toilet. And when I nut on the toilet, it's just too much. I don't.
No, you wouldn't nut on the toilet.
I don't.
It's all in the act of stimulation. I think we should just try it.
I think
you should let me buy that machine.
I think
and put it in your butt.
You want to let me put a butt plug in your butt?
No.
And not fight me?
You don't know how to do it right.
That's a story for another day.
That's a story for another day. But to be clear, she don't know how to do nothing.
To be clear,
you almost ripped my booty hole apart. But that's another story, guys. We'll save that for you.
That's a story for another day. But for the record, she was not open to it.
No.
She fought me every step of the way.
No. She didn't even have enough lube. And she used the wrong one. So
I didn't. Okay, first of all, I did.
She raped me. You almost raped my booty hole.
So when you held me down, that was okay?
Well, it was sex. So that was
all right. You know what? That's you said, that's a story for another day. I wanted to talk to one thing that I feel like me and you have to work on.
Mm-hmm.
Is vanilla shaming.
Yes.
So we went out to a small gathering, under 10 people, of course, and they had this game, right? And it was like a drinking game. Like, I think it was called like Drinknopoly or something. Yeah. And you roll the dice, you move your pieces on the board, you do something, whatever it says. And it was like truth or dare. So this one person picks dare. And they're like, okay, well, dare. I'm like, okay, well, what do you want to do? It's like, okay, well, how about...
Was it true?
No, it was dare.
What was it?
How about I lick on CCM's neck for 5 seconds, right? And without thinking about it, I go, no, that's that corny shit. We ain't doing that. Fuck that.
I'm like, that's pussy.
Pussy. And I realized that just reflecting on like stories that we share between the two of us and, experiences that we have to work on vanilla shaming. Like, we have to recognize that we are into things that are a little bit out there.
Now, can I ask you a question? This is another problem that I was thinking about, right? Do we have to work on that? Or the people that we're talking to, it kind of seems like they are coming at us when they're saying stuff.
What you mean?
Like, I feel like people be like, what? Yo, y'all crazy. And then we come at you like, no, you just corny. You just vanilla.
And this is why I say we have to work on vanilla shaming, okay? Because technically, while we call it vanilla, society calls it normal. Like, that technically could have been an exciting event for a majority of society.
Made you feel stupid. That ain't shit.
Right. And it wasn't until after it left my mouth, I realized that was a completely inappropriate response.
But for the record, the person was okay with upping the ante.
I did up the ante. I gave the person 3 different other things that they can do. And, they rose to the occasion. But I feel like 1000% moving forward, we have to work on what we like may not be what everybody else likes. And more importantly, some of the shit that we're into are things that people can't even fathom. It's not even on their radar. It's not even on their spectrum.
Right.
So while we're like, oh, that shit is corny, we come at them with some shit we do, and they're like, the fuck is wrong with y'all?
But when you come at me with that, I'm going to say, well, you're just corny.
And that's not the appropriate response.
You're right. I'm going to say, well, we're into different things.
Exactly. We're into different things.
You're a pussy.
No. No one's a pussy. Okay. Right. No one's a pussy. It's just that certain people haven't been in situations where they could even be exposed to those type of things.
Right.
So you can't call them corny when technically it could be something that they've never even fucking heard of. Okay? Okay. I want y'all to start checking me and CCMs. If y'all hear us saying some shit that's derogatory towards vanilla, you have to check us so that not only we can be better, but y'all can help us be better. Like, we have to stop that shit because it's not okay. Okay?
Fine. But for the record, no one's been offended.
How would you know they wouldn't say it? If you want to tell them they a bitch for liking some regular shit, you think they're going to step up and say, well, I feel offended. But,
I mean, oh, I guess. I'm just saying, if you still ain't kissing a bitch after she sucked dick.
That was not about that particular event.
It's not, but that's an example.
That was a callback.
That's still like, oh, what now?
That was a callback to a previous situation.
I just don't get it. I'm gonna look at you like, okay.
Okay.
I'm just like, all right.
I just want to talk about one more thing. I have a new thing that I want to do.
Okay.
And it's a little outside of the box. I know I'm going to have to tailor it to something that's actually within my means.
Okay.
I want to lay a man down flat on his back.
Okay.
And spread chicken wings on his upper torso. And put blue cheese into his belly button. And dip the chicken wings into his belly button and eat them.
With your mouth.
With my mouth.
Can it be ranch?
Now, here's why I said these. I have to tailor it. I have to tailor it because y'all know I don't eat meat. So like, let's switch it to vegan chicken wings, right? The jackfruit ones with the bone, like maybe from North Bowl.
Oh my God, with that cucumber ranch from fucking Blackbird.
Yeah.
Oh man,
I have to find someone to do this too.
Does this have to be cute? Can I eat how I eat?
Well, here's the thing. I genuinely want to eat.
So I can eat how I eat.
The problem is, I don't need no man like looking at me while I eat.
That ain't no problem for me.
It's not a problem for you.
Oh, you gotta eat.
It's weird because I kind of don't even want the man to be in the moment. I just want him to pretend to be a plate and just don't say anything. Don't do anything.
Like the sushi bodies.
Yeah. They
pick the sushi, but they be using the fucking
chopsticks
picking it up. And I mean, they have it on everything. Vagina, everything's covered.
Yeah, no, I don't want it on the dick. I want to dip it in the belly button and then just do my dance that I do.
Smorgasbord of vegan dishes on a man's body.
If anyone wants to volunteer, slide in the DMs, Chocolate Chip and Sip, at Stormy P, at Miss Boombastic, or come on YouTube. You know what to do. But make sure you've shaved. If you got a hairy ass chest or a happy trail, you're going to have to cut that shit off. I don't want no hair in my food.
I don't know. If you got a little bit of a belly, I might be able to hold my ranch a little better too.
No. I feel like if you have a belly, it's going to be a smaller circumference for the ranch to fit in the belly button. And this goes without saying, but you have to have an innie. I'm sorry.
You have to have an innie.
I'm sorry.
I'm squirting it in there. It has to be clean. Clean your belly button.
And
don't
you know what? Some of you niggas' belly button be stinking. Okay?
Sickness.
I like to stick my fingers in niggas' belly button. And some of you niggas' belly button be stinking. I don't need you judging me, bitch.
No. But yeah, I'm for. I see it. Now I want that cucumber ranch.
I know, right?
Oh, y'all, that Blackbird got that good cucumber ranch. They wings are different.
I don't remember what the wings there taste like.
North Bowl, though, is the one with the stick.
Yeah.
That stick inside.
I feel like if we're talking about wings, I'm going to have to go Adobe Cafe in Manayunk. Gotta try it. You had them grilled hard?
I think when I tried them, you had them, but you had already had them for like a day or two or something. You know, I like something fresh.
Yeah. And honestly, I don't think you're going to like them grilled hard. I think you should do them like regular.
Well, I like the vegan stuff hard. Okay. Surprisingly. Okay. I was not a bitch that had her chicken. Like, don't fry my chicken hard.
That's why I'm
telling you, don't fry my chicken hard. But when we went to Blackbird, we got them.
I'm not gonna lie, Blackbird's not on my list. It would have to be Adobe Cafe, North Bowl,
and what's the name? Armine's
Blackbird.
Yeah, because you didn't like the pizza.
I didn't like the pizza.
I love the pizza. Corey loves the pizza too. We need to listen. Another thing is too, I want to do a around the world vegan tour. All around the world. Food, like I follow a lot of vegan places, and it be looking good. I sent you that the other day with the mac and cheese and shit. Y'all, oh shit, fucking Nourish with the chicken.
Oh, I forgot. Norsh is fucking on that list.
Fucking God. Down South Street.
Norsh is number one.
South.
Norsh is number one. For sure.
I went, y'all know, I kind of just like really getting into driving. So, you know, I was calling people to see if somebody can drive my car, me, down South Street. Y'all, they got a chicken sandwich. Purple onion. Is it tomato? Mm-hmm. Whatever green they had. Y'all, is that jackfruit?
Yes.
I need you guys to go down there.
But it's dipped in a great like batter. It's so good.
Guys, I'm talking about, it's crunchy. I love a crunchy chicken.
It tastes like the Popeye's chicken sandwich, like the patty that was in there. It's like a chicken. It's weird. I don't know. It's great. Want to get into a girl code?
Edible. I have an edible.
Oh, okay. So if you're just joining us, so this is your first time, edibles is when people write in and they have questions or they have things that they want us to talk about or just stuff that they want to get off their chest and hear our opinion on. So tell us who it comes from. A hetero or homosexual female, male?
Heterosexual female.
Okay.
And she just wants us to discuss long-term friendships growing apart.
Okay.
Because you guys are taking completely different life paths.
Mm-hmm.
I want to start by saying, Stormin, I know this all too well. Mm-hmm. In her case, though, their dividedness, whatever, is that a word? I don't know, comes from her friend's new significant other. Mm-hmm. I feel like she said that she did try to communicate about it, but, you know, at this point, that's just where it's at. It's just, she's not hearing her. She's completely consumed in the man and taking on some of his characteristics. And, so she, you know, wanted some words about it. I explained to her that, explaining to her now, sometimes people struggle with finding a balance. Sometimes it could be so many things. It could be jealousy. Mm-hmm. It could be, Storm and I have had experience in like really just not moving in the same direction. I'm talking about the way that you want to just still be a hoe on some weird shit. Can't be around you. You want to be the family woman, that's fine, but then you don't want to hang out with your friends. It's so many different ways, and she struggles because that was her only friend. Mm-hmm. So I don't know, Storm, you.
It's weird because I understand, you know, this particular situation in like every aspect. So it's like I've been in every role. I've been the friend who's frustrated because, you know, we're growing apart. I've been the friend who is, you know, kind of at a weird place because I don't know how to balance my new relationship and my friendship. And it's important that first of all, if you and your friends are growing apart, but there's no underlying beef, and it's genuinely just, you two maybe now like different things, right? It's important to recognize that, express that, and then continue. Like I have friends that I don't have to talk to every day, but when we link up, it's like we never left. You know what I mean? Even if it's just holding on through a group chat, or maybe you honestly don't have to speak to them within 3 months. When you link up, it's like you never left. But that only happens when there's not an underlying beef underneath the surface. But in the same token, when you have a situation where you're in a relationship and you want to spend all your time with this new man, you have to make sure that you're not only catering to your relationship, but to your friendship as well. And if your friend is coming to you saying, hey, I'm happy for you, but I would like a little bit more of your time.
And I think you should say that. Mm-hmm. I think you should say what Storm just said. Call her to tell her you want to talk. This should be a face-to-face conversation. Mm-hmm. And just say, you know, I just want to make sure we're moving in the right direction. Mm-hmm. I love what we have. Mm-hmm. I don't want to, I don't want it to fade away. Mm-hmm. See what response you get from that.
But as the friend who's in a relationship, you have to be open to realize, technically, she could have just went on social media and posted a bunch of subliminal shit about you, but she didn't. She came to you as a woman because she values you and she cherishes you and she wants to be with you. Don't let nobody put it in your head that, oh, she's just jealous of you. She just want what you got. She just mad because you're not around her all the time. That's not what the situation is. If y'all are into a particular routine and this is what your interactions are, if she's coming to you voicing her concern, technically your relationships are not that different from your friendships. Because at the end of the day, before you had that relationship, who could you call if you needed money? Who could you call if niggas was about to fight? Who could you call if you was having troubles at home? So you can't just ditch that shit when you get in a relationship. So you have to still cater and water that plant, even though you're starting a different garden. Mm-hmm. You have to still water your tomato plant, even if you're now starting to grow peppers. That's just period. That's just period. And
all the flavors are different.
And don't let nobody tell you it's any different. Yeah. You still have to pay attention to that plant.
I would suggest just communicating one last time. Because I feel like you might feel like it is over based off of what you're saying. And that was your only friend. Let's not use was. She is your friend. Now, unless she just switch up and like, listen, bitch, blah, 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 then drop that. Unfortunately, you have to let that go.
Now, for the record, though, I know it's extremely hard for women to find new friends. So I'm going to help y'all out. So there are things you can do to encounter different women who could be like-minded as you. If you're an artsy-fartsy book bitch, join a book club. It's a thing. But if you just want to go out here, have a few drinks, just look for somebody to turn up with, there are apps where you can select friend, date, or network. Bumble is a good example. Download Bumble. If you download Bumble, you can select if you want to be on the dating side, if you want to look for friends, or if you want to network. You can select friends and say, hey, my preference is I want a male or female that's between X age range, who likes to do X, Y, and Z, who's this nationality. You can put that in. You know what I mean? So it's like, don't automatically shut yourself out and think it's dead, it's over. You know what I mean?
Yeah, don't do that. It can be hard. Don't want to sink into a depression. And it might come up with the person getting jealous, feel like you found somebody new, but it's like, you've expressed your concerns, how you're feeling. I definitely want you to reach back out to us and let us know after you said some of the things that we said, say, make sure you express, I value you. I value us, what we have, our memories. I'm looking forward to building more. And, see the type of response you get from that. And because Storm and I have definitely expressed that. But your actions will show. We know all too well of the actions. Those actions have to change with those words, and make sure you express that. I want to see it. I want us to really do it.
And you have to hold your friend accountable. Like me and CCMs have been in situations where literally a friend will sit there and cry, bawl their eyes out. I'm going to do better. I'm going to be better. I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. And then they don't do shit.
Absolutely. It actually gets worse.
So it's like, at that point, they made their decision. Now it's time for you to make yours. And it's like, there's no ill will. You don't have to hate that person, but you have to do what's best for you.
And let's not forget, it's just like a relationship with a man, a woman, a toxic person. Okay, friend or not, I'm not going to allow you to mistreat and not value me. I have to let you go. And that's another thing too. If you feel like you aren't valued, express that. We did that. But let us know how that goes with her response wise and action. Give it some time. Don't expect it like 2 days from there. You have to give her time. And, but I feel like you can also see what they say.
Yeah.
If what you says actually meant something to them. And that, unfortunately, will let you know, too, where you stand.
Exactly.
In her life and how she felt about you and valued what y'all had.
And honestly, bitch, you need some new friends. We here for you. We here for all our friends. All our friends. We here for you. Slide them DMs. Y'all want to link up. Y'all want to drink.
Few things. If you're comfortable with seeing bitches naked. If you're comfortable with sometimes talking to bitches like, bring that ass over here and smacking ass. You're comfortable getting drunk. You're comfortable with dancing. Preferably having your ass out or hanging out with friends that do. We like to eat. We like to do everything. We're very open. We like to nurse it. We like to be around these animals. Listen, come through, hang out with us. We love to travel. Sometimes it's cheaper when you got more any fucking
Listen,
way.
we putting up a trip together for us, okay? Chocolate Shrimp and Sip, we going somewhere. We all gonna be lit together.
Listen, the things we look at, we look at some mansions sometimes. Sometimes Thor and I be a little bit up here in the clouds, but just saying, we can find places with bedrooms. Okay, we not into that. I meet this nigga, I'm dipping off, leaving you. We don't believe in that. Bitch, we all gonna be in this fucking bathroom stall together.
I just would like to,
that's serious.
I would like to just add an addendum onto that. If you meet this nigga and you want to dip off and go have some sex and come back, that's fine. Take a buddy with you and let her stand outside the room and maintain communication through Morse code banging on the door periodically, okay? Or something along those lines. We watch too much Law and Order for you to be dipping off by yourself.
And sometimes Storm and I can be a little overbearing.
Yes.
But it's for the safety.
I care about you.
It's for our safety.
Yeah.
We are one. When we hang out, we are one. And that's something.
We came here together and we leaving together unless you specifically tell me, hey, I know this nigga from such and such. I'm going to get some cheeks. Okay, dap it up. Use protection. That's it.
But you better call. You better text because I'm going to call you.
And I'm going to call the fucking SVU.
I'm going to say drop the location just in case I don't hear from you. Knock, knock. Okay? Men as well. I mean, fuck it. You want to rock out?
Hell yeah.
Out.
And
gay men, straight men.
That's what I was about to say.
Listen.
Yeah.
We are down for anything. And sometimes you just want to just hang out and have a good vibe with people. We enjoy that. It's all about bomb vibes. You never know. You hang out with one person a day and then you look up 7 years later.
Bruh.
And it's just gotten even better.
Legit.
So if you want to hang out with us, we got you.
If you want to be my lover,
you got to get with my friends.
Yo. All right, guys, we're going to get into girl code. CCM, tell us what girl code is.
So girl code is when we come up with a quote, a saying, something to remember, to uplift you, remind you of who you are. Sometimes it pertains to women, sometimes it pertains to men and women. Just everyday reminders of just life. So,
we were talking about a bunch of things this past week. Me and CCMs definitely got lost in a few rabbit holes. And my girl code this week is girl code 434. Make sure you guys are paying attention to the numbers. They mean absolutely nothing.
That's it.
Okay. My girl code is girl code 434, and it is daddy issues come in many shapes and sizes. I've witnessed it produce savages and simps. My problem is people always like to say, oh, I got daddy issues. I'm a bad bitch. I ain't had no daddy around when I was growing up. That's why I'm out now give a fuck. But it's like, hold on, bitch. Hold on. Because that same mentality, I've seen women not realize what their worth is and expose themselves to fuck boys because they feel like that's all they deserve.
Because of that little bit of attention
that they're giving them that they didn't get from their dad, or because they're used to a certain amount of attention from their dad. So it's like these same daddy issues that I see in all you bitches, because I ain't gonna lie, I got them myself, but I've seen it produce savages and simps. I've seen some bitches do some dumbass shit.
Yes.
Because I know they got daddy issues. And it's like, don't be so quick to hold that, I got daddy issues, I'm a bad, that's not always it. That's not always it. And in your mind, you could be thinking, I'm a bad bitch, I'm doing it well. You're not.
And even as a savage, because I would say I probably fall on the lines of that, it's not really the best. I've been told I got to turn my nigga down. A little bit.
I've been told that not everyone is a nigga like you and Courtney. So
yeah, so
it's not the best.
Sometimes take a step back and reevaluate yourself. And it's okay to say, damn, I really do act like this because of this. It's okay. So when I talk about shit like, damn, bitch, we fucked up.
Verbatim.
Our minds a little gone. We got to sometimes pull each other back. You know, lift each other out that rabbit hole we'll fall in. But it's okay. That's one thing I want you to know. You got daddy issues and however you are, it's okay. Talk about it because you never know. She might have it too. So yeah, that's a good one. That's a nice, good, deep one. Mine's is 390. What is coming is better than what is gone. Yes, at that time, it seemed like it was great. It seemed like it was okay. But then when you sit back sometimes and reevaluate and see where you are now, it's like, damn, stop wishing, thinking about what you lost. And like, if I would have, if I would have, if I could have, if I should have, think about what's now, what's the present, what's in front of you, what can you put in your hands and grasp onto now. It might be better for you.
I feel like hindsight is 20/20. And sometimes that mindset will have you thinking that, you know, well, if I would have done this then, I could have still had that. But technically, your growth from losing that is what's going to cause you to get something way better. Like, don't get stuck in, I'll never have that again.
Yes.
Whether it be a job, whether it be a relationship, whether it be a friendship. Never get stuck in, I'll never have that again. Because honestly, life and your mental journey and your spiritual journey, it's all just that, a journey. So it's like, you can't fascinate yourself over one stop because there's so much more for you. So never get stuck in, oh, well, that's that, and I'll never have it again.
And
never.
You never know. You still being stuck on that, you could be missing what could put you even 10 times past that.
Yep.
You gotta let go and move on.
This is completely unrelated, but I saw a meme and it was like, God, I keep asking you to send me a good man. And God was like, I did, but you ain't want him because he had on a Rockaware shirt.
Where?
God, don't do me like that.
Don't do me like that, please. I know he had on some weird jeans.
You know, fucking Jabot jeans.
I know he had on weird jeans.
He had on Nietzsche jeans.
But then again, I think I'll be good because I deal with the disabled. So
okay, can we get in the song of the day?
Okay. Song of the day is when we pick a song, read parts of the lyrics, and it pretty much describes how we're feeling today, yesterday, last week, what we might feel tomorrow, what we want now. So let's get it. So,
you know, I like to give a backstory in my song of the days. So I mentioned that we went to a nice little soiree, and while we were there, CCMs and I and our other friend, we had gotten extremely intoxicated. And at some point we decided to have a dance battle, which started off with that Fat Man Scoop song from B2K's You Got Served. It then went into party music, and it was like Wu-Tanging and fucking rocking off.
Virginia Pops.
The fucking
niggas are like, go.
Oh! And we were extremely intoxicated. So this week my song is Chris Brown, Liquor. I just want to do this one point. There's something in this liquor, girl. The air is getting thicker. I can't help but to stare at you. Girl, what did you do? What did you slip up in my cup, girl? And I just want to stop right there. I don't want to stop right there because we were playing the drunk Monopoly game, and it was like a drink like a dog, right? So, you know, I get on my knees, and CCM's like, I'm just going to pour it. You just lap it like a dog. And I'm like, okay, I got you. So she pours it, and I begin to lap it. And as the liquid flowed down my esophagus, my chest caught on fire. And immediately I realized, bitch, this is tequila. Why the fuck? Why would she have me? I'm sorry, I'm getting a little emotional just to talk about it. Why would she have me lap tequila? Why wouldn't she pour fucking water?
I'm not gonna lie. We were drinking. I don't know. I just thought that's what I had. So I'm like,
why didn't you get water?
Well, A, I don't even remember seeing water there. B, bitch.
Well, yes or no?
Yes.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. My friend calling me. He in jail, so
we
gotta take this call. Oh, bitch, she's talking Spanish today. Why they can talk in Spanish?
What number you hit?
I don't know what the fuck. Hold on, wait. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Why am I let him know that they was talking Spanish?
Is it 5? What number do you hit? 5?
Wait. Bruh.
La tarifa para las llamadas desde ese centro es $0.20.
What the fuck?
Por el primer minuto y 0.
You hit 0, 5?
I hit 5 because that's what I always hit. You gonna have to call me back.
Yeah, come back.
Listen. Long story short, that was my man Jay Smooth. If y'all watching on YouTube, then y'all know who Jay Smooth is. But he in jail. That's one of my fucking best friends. So whenever he goes, I always picks up. I don't know why it was in Spanish this time.
Weird.
It's really fucking weird. But yeah, that's it. That's crazy.
Well, I just want to leave you guys with stay motivated. That came out a little country. I'm sorry. Stay motivated. Stay healthy. Stay wise. Make sure you have sex.
Wait a minute. Have sex if you're in the yellow zone. If you're still on quarantine and you're in the red, it's still masturbation month. So take advantage.
I know what you're thinking. We didn't have sex. She just tried to put something in my ass.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Because I know they probably going to be thinking this, be like, oh, these bitches not going to go back to it. She didn't fuck me. That's it.
Okay, well, since we're talking about things, right? We started a Patreon, and we're going to be dropping info on that next episode, where we will be explaining what happened with that. It's a long story. Look, more of the story is wash your hands, stay safe, stay 6 feet apart. Drink water,
eat fruit,
stay in crowds less than 10 people. Do what you got to do. Check on your grandma, check on Big Mama, make sure she got food, make sure she got water, make sure she's straight. I love you guys. We love you guys.
We
appreciate you. Thank you for your continued support. Make sure you hit us up on the gram, Facebook, Twitter, at Chocolate Chip and Sip, at Stormy P, PEA.
Miss Boombastic.
Yes.
Chocolate Chip and Sip on Facebook. PEA Stormy on Twitter. CCAMs on Twitter.
Yes, and make sure you guys are continuously sending us your edibles, anything else you need questions on. We love you guys, and we'll see you next week. Keep it tight.